Okay, so today I received a POV 1.5 helmet camera. I've been after a good helmet camera solution for a while. I've tried the little bullet cams, but just too many cables. I've tried the GoPro, but just not particularly impressed with the quality, and the sound is abysmal with absolutely no external microphone solution. I kind of want one of these cameras to try and start doing some vlogging on my motorbike, so an external mic is kind of essential. I did toy with the idea of an external voice recorder with a microphone, but just syncing up all the audio and video is just a right pain. So bit the bullet, spent the money, and bought a POV. So let's have a look at what comes in the box. It comes in rather a natty little case, which everything is self-contained within. In here, we've got everything that you need. So you've got the little recorder piece, so a little screen on there, and all of the controls for actually recording onto an SD card. You've got the little camera head, lots and lots and lots of cables of different sorts, some mounts. I think there's some more mounts in here. Let's have a look and see what's in here. Yeah, some sort of Velcro type mounts, and lots of pieces of Velcro, sticky pieces, and batteries. So allegedly this will run for between 6 and 8 hours on a set of AA batteries. So it's the sort of thing I can have on all day while I'm out riding, and do a lot of recording, whereas the GoPro would last for maybe an hour, 2 hours at best. Which kind of makes sort of getting the opportunistic clips kind of difficult. I also was never particularly impressed with the mounting solutions for the GoPro. Really, you can only have it on top of the helmet. It's too big to put onto the side of the helmet in any reasonable way. Hopefully a little tiny camera head like that should mount on the side of the helmet much easier, and give a sort of much better point of view, as it were. So let me put the batteries in, and we'll have a little demo of the camera. Okay, when you eventually get the batteries in the recorder unit the right way round, you should be able to switch it on, and there we go. See if we can see anything at all. No? Power up. Okay, so can't see a great deal on this camera, unfortunately, but you can see it's on. It says imager not connected, so I guess that means we need to connect the camera. So let me get the camera out and we can connect that. Okay, so one of the things that appeals to me about this camera, one cable between the recorder unit and the camera head. It's got a built-in microphone on it, and it's nice and positive, the connection. It's a screw-in connection, so you can be sure that cables aren't going to come out and the like, which I think was the biggest problem I had with the sort of regular bullet cam setup, is that the cables were just sort of press fit cables and would come out at random points, normally when you're trying to record something good. So as you can see, I've attached the camera. We can see the image on the screen. And, yeah, all in all, on that little tiny screen, it looks pretty good. So hopefully connected to a helmet, I should be able to get some pretty good footage. There we go, there's my iMac. It's very exciting. Maybe I'll put this footage in instead of the stuff off the flip camera that I'm recording this on. So looks like it should do the job for a bit of moto vlogging, as it were, a la Svengali and Alflington and other people of that ilk, who seem to be doing some really good stuff, and kind of inspired me to get out there and record some of my rides. I think I've got things that I want to say, things I want to discuss, that I chat to myself, and while I'm riding along, I may as well publish it on YouTube, and also kind of help me keep an eye on my riding as well. And in some of the marginal situations when you're riding, you kind of it'd be good to look back over and see what you did that was right, what you did that was wrong. I've not been riding a long time. Hopefully it's something that will help me improve my riding, as well as providing some entertainment, if you can call that, call it that for some other people. So hopefully I'll get this on the helmet this afternoon when I work out how to mount it, and get out on the bike and record some test footage and see where we go from there. Until then, goodbye.